Hey guys, welcome to our recap of episode 12 of Big Brother 17.
Well, hey everybody, Shelly and Liz are the HOHs.
Interesting combination.
Yeah.
But sort of not, because they're working together. I want to see a week with one from each side, but let's not go there right now. So Audrey, she's feeling pretty safe right now. She's got a close relationship with Shelly.
However, Jackie's all alone.
Yeah, now that Jeff is gone, she's just like, what do I do?
Does she even know how to play?
Who are you, Julie Chen? This isn't The Amazing Race.
Alright, so Austin's wondering, Jeff got 4 votes. Someone lied to my face.
Ugh. But seriously, a lot of people are just like, whoa, who voted for Jeff to stay? Because we know that obviously Jackie and Johnny Mac did because they told everyone that they were going to, but who were the other 2 votes?
Liz.
Okay.
Alright, so Steve hates himself big time.
Yeah, remember how he was eliminated on the first question in the HOH competition? That was so sad.
He didn't throw it.
He was planning on throwing this competition for the record, but he did not mean to get that first question wrong.
You gotta love a self-deprecating...
Yes.
You know.
Just like Sarah from Big Brother Canada.
Exactly.
He's all like, I suck.
I can't believe that.
The rumors are that I'm throwing this in.
Well, you know who got
I was waiting for him to go into his Mickey Mouse voice.
You know who got a truth bomb?
Who?
Audrey.
Seriously? Okay, so Audrey and Jason were talking, and Jason was like, oh, what do you think about the twin twist or whatever?
What? Or...
Yeah, but do you remember earlier in the season, Audrey was actually, I think, the first one to be like, I think there's a set of twins in the house, but she thought it was somebody else. She thought it was a guy. And then she, like, never knew about the whole Liz-Julia thing because no one told her. She was, like, the only one who didn't know.
Wow, she really is isolated.
Yeah.
But you know what? Jackie doesn't really know. Jackie knows about it.
Jackie knows a lot about it. She's just like, nope. No, they're one person.
There's only one Liz. Come on.
Okay. All right, so it's time for the HOH room reveals.
Shelly gets a letter from her dog?
That dog was freaking adorable.
Yeah.
But we know that it didn't write the letter.
Jason, we have to agree, it was a more intelligible letter than Clay would have written.
Absolutely.
All right, you can't hide the dumb there. He's a sack of rocks. What can I say?
I feel like you've said that phrase multiple times for Clay. If Clay was a real housewife of wherever, that would be his tagline in the beginning.
I'm just a sack of rocks and you can't hide the dumb.
Okay. Liz's letter was from her mom, and her mom was like, don't cry when you read this because you're an ugly crier.
Yeah.
They are really painting Johnny Mac to be
a detective?
the Sherlock Holmes on this twin twist.
Hey, that picture of Liz with the missing teeth, they left out the number 9.
Good job, Liz and Liz's family.
Yeah. So...
And then he brings up another point, like, her letter was not very personal, and it definitely could have been for 2 people.
Right.
Good thinking, Johnny Mac.
All right, well, it's time for the Big Brother musical.
There were a lot of little goofy moments in this episode.
Yeah, kind of annoying little goofy moments. I didn't think that the Big Brother musical was really
I thought it was fun.
Worthy of anything.
They put a nice little backing track to it, too.
It was Shelly, Jason, Audrey, and Meg.
I don't get why they had to start like this, though.
Yeah.
Is this real? Is this really real?
James
Is it real?
Was really enjoying a hot dog Sammy.
James was a real scene stealer. He friggin' owned this when he was like, yeah, it's a hot dog and it's in this belly. And then at the end, he was just like, good job, guys.
It was great.
Oh, I loved it.
All right, so the talk of noms.
It's time to get serious.
They want to put up maybe...
Whoever is responsible, maybe, for those wonky votes.
Yeah. Could it be Becky? Dun, dun, dun.
I guess their reasoning here is that Becky's kind of a wild card. She's not really with either of the defined sides, and also she's very close to Johnny Mac. Mm-hmm. So they're like, maybe she did that because Johnny Mac voted for Jeff to stay.
Well, I'm pretty sure, wasn't Austin like, yeah, it was Becky?
Yeah, a lot of them were just like, yep, it was Becky. Jumping on that bandwagon.
All right, well, Steve's got some issues.
Not only could he not get the first question of the HOH competition,
He doesn't know how an ironing board works. He did a good job
Steve.
ironing his shirt, though. He just didn't know how to put it away.
Good job.
All right, well, Jackie has a little talk with Austin, and basically she wants it to be known that she's not Jeff.
Yeah, she knows that
She's a free agent now.
Austin and Jeff had a very tumultuous relationship throughout their time together, but she doesn't want it to be like that. She wants to be on Austin's good side. So she's just like, work with me, and he's like, yes.
Except that you're probably going to be a pawn this week.
What?
So Jackie goes to talk to Shelly, and she's like,
Austin told me that I'm gonna be a pawn. And Shelly's just like, what? We haven't even talked yet. Like, we didn't discuss this.
Austin's talking to you?
Right.
All right, so then Shelly and Vanessa talk. These two, like, share one brain.
Yeah, these two are very close right now.
They don't not trust Austin.
They just are
but
worried.
They don't want to talk game in front of him.
He's an emotional player.
Very. Especially
Like,
where Liz
very.
is concerned.
Very. So, yeah, they feel like they can't give him all of their information.
He's a loose cannon.
Because he's just going to be like, blah, 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 I love you. Blah, blah.
He's going to be a real Monica Lewinsky.
Ah, all right, so it's time to figure out who these freaking nominees are going to be. They were going back and forth a lot. So finally, it's time to get down to business. And Clay is just like, well, I think you should put up Johnny Mac again. And Shelly's just like, I don't want to do it. Go tell him we're doing that.
I love how she was just ordering him around.
I know. She's like, you go tell him now. So Clay goes and talks to Johnny Mac, and he's just like, I think we're going to have to put you up on the block again this week.
What?
Yeah, so then Johnny Mac is just like, well, can I win it? And Clay's just like, well...
You really probably shouldn't.
Yeah, he basically told him, you don't have to throw the B.O.B., but we really want you to.
Yeah. Well, Audrey was telling Shelly that she should put up Jason because she heard Jason say that he was going to come after Shelly. That was
Audrey,
totally made up.
planting seeds, Audrey.
It never happened. She's just worried about Jason coming after her.
Right, so it's time for the nomination ceremony. Liz is up first.
She opened the egg with the 1.
She did.
All right, so she puts up James and Jackie. I don't really know you.
I'm only here half the time, so...
Good luck.
I mean, really, she could say that about a lot of people, I'm sure.
Shelly puts up Jason and Johnny Mac. She actually calls out Jason and said, I heard you were coming after me.
Whoa! But she was like, if that's not true, like, come talk to me.
Yeah. And my pool of noms is really small because I have an alliance with every person.
Seriously, for that reason, I feel like you don't want to say, like, I didn't have a lot of people to pick from, because that's just telling everyone, I'm aligned with everyone in here.
Yeah, it's
Except
pretty
for, like,
dumb.
4 people.
All right, so after the nomination ceremony...
Jackie goes to talk to Liz, and she's just like, am I safe this week? Like, am I a pawn? What's the deal? And Liz was just, like, pissed.
What the hell? She was telling Austin, like, she came in and she was like, and then,
you don't know my life.
what the hell?
I don't know. I guess she didn't like Jackie asking about who the target is this week, but it was just like really, it was kind of a weird reaction. I don't know.
What would Liz do? WWLD.
She would get pissed. I don't know.
All right, well, Jason, he has to talk to Shelly too because he's like,
I never said that.
And he never did. He's not like that.
And Shelly was just like, go out there and win that B.O.B.
All right, so the twins switch. Austin was pretty upset because he had to kiss Liz goodbye
For a few days at least.
tomorrow, till Monday, and he had to spend the entire weekend with Julia, who does not really like him, and he doesn't
Not like
her.
that. Do either of them really like him like that?
No. But Liz is at least pretending to like him.
Right.
So Shelly had this emotional, crazy Audrey call out in the
Cabana room?
yes, and
Audrey was just like, I heard you guys saying that you wanted to take out Jason or whatever. What?
you are a liar.
Shelly was just like, don't tell me that. No.
This is when
She was getting pissed.
Shelly really started to have some panic attacks this weekend.
This weekend was crazy for Shelly.
Yeah, it was very bad.
Very emotional.
She wasn't eating enough either. It was really bad.
Okay.
It's time for the Battle of the Block, or as she calls it, Grunge B.O.B. It's
Grunge Bob! Alright, so Clay's the host. He's got this friggin' sweet blonde wig on. He's
really
loving it.
that
He's just
wig.
like,
Alright, so Alice is in chains. You gotta bust her out of there and take her to Nirvana, but you're gonna need 4 keys. 1 from the land of Smashing Pumpkins.
oh, I love them.
1 from Soundgarden, 1 from Pearl Jam, and 1 from Screamin' Trees.
Yeah, so each section had a nice little theme to it.
It was kind of cool, actually.
Find the key, bring it back.
Whoever thought up that competition, 1 point for you.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so Johnny Mac and Jason were out to a very early start, an early lead.
Yeah.
They had like 3 keys, and then the other team had 1.
Yeah. They really got stuck on those freaking Smashing Pumpkins.
They did.
They were really hard to break, like they were made of concrete or something.
I just realized that all 4 nominees start with a J.
Yeah, I noticed that before when I was writing it down. I was like, oh, I was going to put like Team J and J, and oh no.
Yeah, so like we said, Johnny Mac and Jason, huge lead. But then James and Jackie made a huge comeback.
Huge. And then it was neck and neck, spelled N-E-C.
Right, yeah. So they were all in the pumpkin patch together, and James and Jackie found the key first.
So they won.
Yeah, they brought Alice back to Nirvana.
Yeah, out of those chains. And
So they're safe for the week, and Liz and Julia have been dethroned.
well, just Julia, because
Well,
Liz
you know.
didn't come back till Monday. So
There's a special twist
it's a punishment. It's called Wack Street Boys.
for the losers. So Liz, Jason, and Johnny Mac are the Wax Street Boys this week.
They're gonna get some pimpy pagers. They're gonna have to dress in these white outfits with headsets, white fedoras, and they're gonna have to do
Like a choreographed routine.
right every time
They get
the pagers
paged.
go off.
That's great.
Production has already warned them, don't do any copyrighted Backstreet Boys moves.
So,
I guess they can't do that.
okay.
Bye, bye, bye. And that brings us to the end of the recap. Bye, bye, bye.
Stop! Okay, so
That just cost like $5.
let us know what you guys thought of this episode. I'm excited for the Wax Street Boys. I
Who
think
do you
that's
want
fun.
to
Win
win
the
the
POV.
POV?
And who do you think the target should be this week?
And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.